Hello everybody, back to CoKo plays Civilization 7 for the first time. This is part 2, so it's not the first time.
Is more.
But you get it. You get it. Let's load up the game from earlier. I have some better lighting. It was supposed to be here already, but I had some goofs in the process of setting it up. So it'll be a few more days before I get another light in here, which is primarily for my own enjoyment. But it'll also provide the benefit that when I do streams in the evening, like now, I can have more even lighting on myself in the camera.
The people gather together, debating music and politics, poetry and law, envisaging how to build a Greece that will last for ages.
Let's take a second to review some of these civilization benefits. I haven't yet gotten a great person, so we'll see what that looks like. Can only be trained in cities with an acropolis. I think an acropolis is what they call the unique district that gets created when you build the Odeon and Parthenon in the same urban district. So do I gotta do that before I can train that great person? It feels like a lot of these things that I have set in front of me, like the 7 world wonders that I have to build, a lot of these seem like they'll take longer than just the antiquity era. And we're 11% done with the age. I don't know how I'm going to build 7 wonders in that time. Alright, let's bring this guy back. Oh, this Jaguar unit is injured. I wonder why. So I've been using mouse and keyboard, and for Civ games I like mouse and keyboard because I like kind of browsing the map like this, but just mouse is fine. Let me test it out. Like, do I have to hold the both buttons down or something? Yeah. I don't really like that so much because it risks accidentally doing a action input. But there probably is an option to scroll the map when you reach the border. Maybe it'll be under controls. But yeah, I don't use these other keyboard hotkeys that much, but I should. Yeah, M for move is nice. That'll save me a click. Yeah, space for skip turn. I used to do that a lot in Civ 4. But I'm hoping that some of that minutia is reduced in this game. So far I'm seeing some evidence of that work to reduce, like, micromanagement. I wonder why you have to turn on crossplay. Yeah, so I'm on high asset quality. Oh, I'm on high on a lot of things. If only I was high in real life, right? Yeah, that'd be nice. Camera pan speed. Might want to mess with that. Alright, I shouldn't waste time doing things. I didn't change anything. It always says that. I say always, like I didn't just get the game today. Okay. And my scout, I want to go over here and then continue scouting. I'll just go this way. Hey, nice. That also exposed that tile. That's kind of cool. I have another unit? Oh, yeah, that's right. Awesome. I was going to do right here. So going into the forest takes my entire movement point. Yeah, last time I spent an inordinate amount of time trying to figure out why things had fresh water. I didn't look it up or anything, but I'm pretty sure it's like the marshes and the bogs provide fresh water to adjacent tiles, which is odd, but it's what it is. It seems. I think I'm probably missing something. So that's a different village scout. Okay, so I have a narrative choice too. Let's do that before we do anything else. What's the button to switch? Now, I'm not going to go to the keyboard menu, but it was this one before, I think. Yeah, it's not that. To change who I'm giving input to. All right, let's do the narrative choice. The limits of faith. The message of the monument to the gods cults spreads with the hunger of a devouring fire. Ah. Okay, so if we say that people should worship as they like, we get happiness towards the next celebration. Otherwise, we want the monument to the... So monument to the gods is the pantheon belief that I selected because I misunderstood what settlement meant, and so I picked something that's explicitly benefited by cities. And monument to the gods is building wonders. So there's a narrative event around the continuation of that religion. So I guess that's going to kind of dictate how this religion evolves over time or something, perhaps. I feel like it's more than just an immediate consequence of this or that. It's probably a continuing story. 7 turns. I don't really need to be able to build the Parthenon right now, so I can wait. So people should worship as they like, get 50 happiness towards the next celebration. I don't really need 25 culture, so let's do that. Okay, so you can now found settlement. What's the other option here? Add to an army. Cool. Okay, so expansion. Your people have made... Oh, a challenge is complete. This land is my land. What a challenge is that? Oh, okay, I saw that in the main menu. So it's not related to this individual game. It's like challenges, like awards. What's the word for that? That Steam uses. Anyway. So, like a city, food from this settlement allows you to expand into nearby tiles. However, buildings and units in towns can only be purchased. You can also spend gold to turn a town into a fully fledged city, though the gold cost is greater the more cities you have. And decreases as the town grows. Okay, so you let this town grow a little bit. As it gets bigger, then you can convert it to a city. The first one probably very cheaply. And then subsequently, you know, more and more gold is required. Get it. I get it. It's a very... I like the way that that kind of you're building wide versus building tall. There's like it feels like this is a more natural balancing mechanism. We'll see how that plays out. Along with the other things like the limit and happiness and whatnot. And we got Corinth in the mix. But I kind of like the feel of it. So did Corinth grow already? I wonder if I want to grab the marsh before I grab the marble just to have more food coming in. Will that be a plantation? It could be. Alright, let's... I like doing some of the units first, usually. Alright, military unit, I'm gonna bring back near home base. Let's avoid the river, maybe? And then let's start getting the scout. Okay, so scout and other military can occupy the same tile, no surprise. They could do that in Civ 6 too, units of different type. But I guess I'll do it. Ah, so my research collaboration has been achieved. I got a lot of influence points. I don't know what I want to do with you, so I'm so close to being able to befriend. So it becomes a city-state with me as its suzerain. So I like the sound of that for a couple of reasons. I assume I'll have access to... Oh, the problem is I don't know if I can control if the city-state can grow to get these resources. It's a nice location. So I would like to have a settlement there too. I still kind of always felt like this was pretty close. You know, the minimum distance, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of a Civ 6. I mean, in all the Civ games, you know, a good strategy was to keep them close together relatively. This is a little far out. If I were to settle my own, I'd probably do it along the river. Okay, let's get one more turn of influence, and then let's see what the city-state stuff looks like. Okay, I think I'm gonna follow my plan of getting Kowlin first. I mean, I got a production there too. Why do I have a production there? I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's getting me excess surplus food. Production, happiness, and a resource to assign, I guess, to my city, because I don't know if I can assign resources to towns. Oh, it says it'll give me a quarry. Oh, so it's a quarry. Really? Quarry on a marsh? And then I'll get marble. Lovely. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's amazing. That quarry looks fabulous. I got some juice. I like how those two statements were said back to back. This quarry is fabulous. I got some juice. I wonder if those two sentences have ever been said back to back by someone before. Okay, so resource assignments, and now we have to deal with that resource. gold? Did I forget to assign that before, or did I just do that? Okay, so... I imagine I want to put it here. How do I do this? Oh, those are Empire resources. Ah, okay. So gold's an Empire one. And it has an origin of Athens. Athena. Okay, so who do I want to set? So +2 food to the capital. +4 to any other city. Huh. So this is a resource that actually benefits other cities more. So how do I assign you? I don't drag. Click and then click. Why can't I put you in the town? Because it's a town? I'm going to assume that it's because it's a town. This does have a plus. I'm just going to mess with stuff for a second. No, you can't. I can't move the salt there. Okay. You can even hide towns to make it clearer for you. Okay, I see. Okay, so you can't assign resources to towns, which is sensible. Just was confirming. He's probably going to ask for another thing. I don't know, like... Because in Civ 6, you know, barbarian scouts were such a thing to be on the lookout for. But these independent powers, I don't know if there's any consequence to this scout just roaming around. Like, does it matter? Do I need to even pay attention to him? I don't know. Alright, so diplomatic action, let's see. So he wants to do a cultural exchange. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. +6 culture per turn for both. Or I get +2 and he gets +4 per turn. I can wait to be a suzerain of the city-state, right? Right? I'm generating enough influence per turn that, you know, 60 for this now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's wait a few turns. I should be able to. Ooh, a celebration for my ex's happiness. Let's see what this is. We love the council day. Social policy slot unlocked. Okay. Duration for 10 turns. Okay. Constructing buildings. What am I building now? A brickyard. Yeah, let's do that. What comes after a brickyard? Probably another building. I really don't think I need excess food at this point. I have, I think, a good amount of food. So each time I get a celebration, I get a new slot? That's an interesting mechanic. It's very new for Civ. So the happier, the happier you are, the more celebrations you'll trigger, the more policies you are able to apply at once. So the more you can maximize your civics usage, I guess. So +2 gold in all settlements. So now I got another settlement where I can apply that to. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, Hoplite, let's send you back closer to base. Let's go this way. I'll probably turn things on like quick movement and whatnot later. But, you know, playing the game initially, I just want to see everything in action before I start optimizing for speed of play. Do I ever need to, like, control growth in any way? I'm hoping not. Like, one of the things I like about some of the design philosophy of Civ 7 is to take away some of that turn-by-turn micromanagement and, like, paying attention to population growth. Like, do I need to prevent it? Do I need to, like, you know, slow it down? That's something every turn you had it manifested in different ways in different Civ games. But, like, every turn you kind of had to think about it. Wait, so this is a vegetated tundra, but you can still go in one movement? So it's turn ending. It's movement ending, but it doesn't take 2 movement points. So this is probably different than they did it in Civ 6, where certain types of terrain movements are turn ending, irrespective of movement points. That was the way Civ 5 did it too, I think. And Civ 4, I think. What's this, silver? Nice. Plus 20% gold towards purchasing units. That's an interesting use of silver. I mean, historically, for the Greeks, it is what they did with excess silver mine yields. Themistocles convinced them to use that money to create a navy, and by doing so, they were able to use the navy effectively when needed. Okay, a couple more turns and then we'll do stuff. Okay, so the town of Corinthios has begun to establish itself, so towns are critical for your economy as their production is converted to gold. You can spend gold to upgrade a town or city, though there are trade-offs. The upgrade cost decreases the more populous. Right. Adopt a focus. Okay, so after your town grows, you don't have to make it a city. You could leave it a town and give it a focus. Was it Corinthos that grew? Dang. I wonder what the numbers are. In previous Civ games, working a tile required, like each population required 2 food to maintain the population. So you had to consider that having your citizens work a tile meant that if there were 2 food on the tile they were working, they were sustaining themselves. If there were more, they were generating excess food. If there were less, they were running a deficit that you'd have to make up for in other means. That's probably how it works in this one, but I'm not going to try and do like the math too heavily right now. But you know, getting excess food just is a good idea for growth anyway, so I'm sure I'll pursue that. But since I got this 3 food one, I'm going to get the marble now, because I'm going to want that. It says I'm trailing in technology. What does that mean? I probably am. I haven't done as much research, I guess. Alright, bring my hoplite home. Alright, rumors abound that Maya technology is decades ahead of the rest of the world's. Is that trying to encourage me to do a research collaboration? Let's see what it says here. If we are to remain relevant in the scientific community, we must find a way to increase our own science output. Take me there. What does that do? Oh yeah, that is a woefully low scientific output. Woefully low. Okay, I'll research writing. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got it. I got it. I don't know. What do you need, like, you know, science for, right? Like, my citizens are happy. They got their culture. I do have plus 11 science empire-wide. Let's see what it's coming from. Let's get to know a little bit more about this stuff. Other yield income. So, yeah, we're just getting 2 from the city center. And the 10 is coming from something, maybe like leader slash civilization bonus. Let's take a look. Okay, so that 10% science bonus is not, probably not in play here. Yeah, so I don't know. Alright, who are we growing now? This is production. So we just made a what? Right, I accidentally built a brickyard in here because I clicked the wrong thing. I wanted to build a brickyard somewhere over here and then put the altar in there, but I messed up. Now I wanted to do another building to maximize the 10 turns of building bonus that I got, which is about right. So don't need to do an altar yet. I think a monument and an altar go well together anyway. So if I do monument and altar here and then do my Parthenon somewhere around it, I could also consider here closer to the tundra. If I do the altar here, I can build stuff on the tundra. We got flat tundra with vegetation, and we got a... what is this? This is also tundra. And here we got grassland. I don't know how much wonders in this game need certain terrain. I'm just going to wing it until I find out. Okay, let me back up from this. I'm going to build a monument first. Yeah, saw pit definitely don't need. I probably want to consider using my gold to purchase a monument in Corinth. But here, let's take a look. So here, the excess culture that's on the tile, I wasn't actually getting yet because I had nothing that was working that tile. It was neither rural nor urban. I just want to check though before I do anything. Why is that excess culture? Ah, mountainous terrain. So I'm going to get culture from wonders, natural wonders, and mountains. So if I do it here with the altar and do the Parthenon next to it here, that's pretty good. That's a bunch of tiles that I got for wonders. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm not going to make a sawmill here or anything. I can make a sawmill over there, I guess, if I want to. cool. So let's do it next to the mountain, get an extra culture out of it. Now, I wonder if I got a production bonus from clearing the forest. This game seems like it might not have that. And I get to grow another city? Cool. So there's the monument being constructed. I might have clicked incorrectly, but I kind of like the synergy of these two things. We got a granary and a brickyard, kind of food and production enhancement buildings next to each other. And then we got two culture, you know, like an altar and a monument together. Like, that feels like things that would be together in a real city. Wait. So you grew in population the same time you built the building? Right. Of course that's what happened. It only appears weird because building a building requires a creation of an urban district. That's why. Okay. What now? We need science, but there's nothing that out of the box is going to get us that. Food, I think we're good, but all the best tiles anyway are food. So this is going to build a quarry, right? Quarry, pasture, and... yeah, those are my two things. Quarry and pasture. Plus 10% science for incense if we wanted to work our way down that way. So we can't do a rural district adjacent to an urban one. Or, like, only an urban one. Okay, I kind of like the idea of going down and getting that incense with my growth. But I think to start with, I'll probably do a 2 production. Yeah, this seems like the best choice. I'm pretty good on generating happiness right now, I think. So... now that all this has happened, I am really disappointed that I didn't understand what the word settlement meant, and that I didn't pick the bonus for quarries. Was it just mines, or was it quarries, too? Or was it just quarries, or was it mines, too? Because if it was mines and quarries, I got a lot of those. I'm loaded up with them. In fact, let's take a look at the pantheons if I can. Alright, let's see if I can find the beliefs somewhere. Okay, so it's mines and quarries, but it does require an altar, which I kind of been planning to build right, like either before or after the Wonder. But then I just realized that if I want to take advantage of the Pantheon belief I did pick, then I have to build the altar before the Wonder. Okay, so I'll build the altar next. So... marble is empire-wide automatically. That's lovely. Okay, so I have 2 of these. So what can I do with extra ones? Can I still can't put it in a town, so towns can't take resources anyway. You can double up. So, plus 2 food to the capital. It is applying. I will convert this into a city, I think, probably. In which case, maybe both of them will go and help it grow. This is an insane amount of food. I mean, I haven't played the game before, but just kind of feels like it, right? Okay, so you have fortify. I guess do patrol duty? I don't know. Okay, I want to try using one of the abilities here. Who are you? Does it mean anything that I saw you? Wait, what is this resource? Gypsum. Cool. You are...
If you think that I rely on numbers, then all Greece is not sufficient. If on men's valor, then this number will do.
Cool. I love that these civics are specific to the era and civilization, or one implies the other. They're unique to the civilization, which is an era-specific construct, which again, just to take a second and talk about that, is a very great choice. From a game, like, in terms of being inspired by history to make a game, because civilizations change radically. Like, what do we call a civilization? Like, you know, there's a fluidity that you've got to accept, that these things aren't like, you know, Greece has not been Greece for 2,500 years. China has not been the same for 2,500 years. They evolve and change. And so, you know, where we designate the boundaries of these things, you know, political, cultural, linguistic, all of those, there's a certain degree of taking a step back, and we're making a choice about a reality that's past. And so this this idea of locking civilizations into a smaller window of time, I think, is really nice, because you can, one, pick civilizations that are shorter lived, which is most of them. And the fact that civilizations like mutate and evolve is captured by this concept of changing. So it's really nice. And like, so the idea that ancient Greece is a civilization you only play as in the antiquity era means that they can now do these civics that are specific to that era as well, because those were things that are not true of present day Greece. There's no more agoge. But it applies there. So these two things work well together. This civic tree that is only in antiquity. Alright, so now I can do the Parthenon, and if I had an army commander, or when I get one, I'll get a benefit. This is great. Let's take a look at the policies. You can now build a Parthenon. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, the Greek unique quarter is the Acropolis. I'm definitely going to build that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay. I have a lot of gold, yes. Oh, so it's a policy. It's not just a, you know, a bonus that's always on. Which makes sense. Alright, I'm keeping this as they are. I like accumulating gold right now. So, leave it as it is. Did I have to, like... Okay, now I get to view the tree. Okay, so we're gonna want to do the Odeon at some point. The Parthenon is probably going to take a while to complete, so we have time. I wonder if there's anything else in the regular civic tree that we might want. Okay, so Petra must be placed on desert. We have some in our range, I believe. Emil Bell, is that a unique unit? No. No. It's a building. Or a wonder? A wonder. If I right-click, does it take me to the Civ page? What? That was a really helpful feature to be able to right-click and go to the Civilopedia entry. Okay, don't need mastery of... I don't have discipline yet either. Oh, so I have to research discipline to get an army commander. Okay, I kind of want a merchant too. Though I could do that right away, right? Oh, I can't? You need both of these? Now, we got to remember too that I need science. Proposing befriend independent project. So if I wanted to... Alright, before I do this real quick. Defenseless settlement. Unguarded, but not unnoticed. The forces... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. So, let's... get you there, I guess. Does it have any defense at all? Or is it like Civ 4, where as soon as an enemy unit enters, that's it? It might be like Civ 4, where the burden is on you to build, as a player, to build walls and those district fortification things that I saw. It might be. But I'm just gonna, like, go here and hope he attacks me in the forest. Alright, so I wanted to check something. I wanted to check something. It was related to... I don't want to be studying public life. Right, the Befriend Independent thing project, because I was thinking of what does this look like. Yeah, so I wanted to do this. So it's not a project the way I was thinking of it. So I described it wrong in my last session. If I'm going to get a 50% bonus to this, then why do it right now? Yeah. I will do Odeon. I will do Ecclesia first and get that bonus and then befriend them. Because I want to do this anyway because I need to get the Odeon to be able to build it to create the unique district. So, and you are coming from here, right? So I'm just going to have to fend you off until I befriend you. That's okay. I think I'll live. Ooh, a campfire. That's a thingy for me. It's a goodie hut. Cool. Let's see what happens. So he attacked. So same message. That's fine. They got really hurt. So I won't finish him off. Are you forest? I am not in cultural borders. So, do you heal if you're within cultural borders in this game? How does healing work? And what does this button do? Ah. Okay, I think I'll just do the heal button and just watch what happens. A petty warlord has driven a community of artisans from their home. They have been building chariots. Okay. So +1 chariot to near center. Yeah, 50 gold for a military unit? Absolutely. So, who got the chariot? You did. Great. And they're gone. I didn't lose any health? Okay, I did. It just didn't update. Beautiful. So now, I woke you up, but it's the same turn. I just want to go somewhere and rest while I'm on cultural borders. Alright, let's go here. Now, do you have a movement point after attacking? No. Let me just check my laptop real quick. Okay, so they're bringing the heat. Which is fine. Alright, you're growing. I am currently in a celebration, right? But for how much longer? Also, can I spend gold? I can. I can buy a monument. I can't buy a monument. Why can't I buy a monument? Why can't I buy a monument? Let us search monument. It's not clear why. And 500 gold to convert it to a city. Do you need to have the corresponding building? No, I don't have an altar in Athens. I'm currently working on a monument. So... I was hoping to buy a monument, and I don't know why I can't. So right now the focus is still growing town. And even if I unhide them, I can't do monument. So there's got to be a distinction. Brickyard, Granary, Saw Pit are ageless, and they're in a circle. Let's look at the tech tree. Brickyard, Saw Pit. Where's Monument? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know why I can't buy a monument, but that's fine. Alright, let's heal you. You're being... What is this unit? This is a scout, and we got the... Hey, what happened to... Yeah, what happened to those swords guys? But let's take the time to heal while we can. Alright, so I met you, so what can I do? Befriend. Cool. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got wine. Pasture. Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be silk that we get. Oh, I'm not there yet. We can get 3 food on the way to getting silk. That seems reasonable.
The essence of all beings is the earth. The earth water. The water plants. Plants man. And man speech.
So, if you're in red, that means they're hostile, I guess. I don't think scouts can attack, but... It says we got a Greek warrior here. But we don't have a Greek warrior. No. Just warrior. What happens if we just heal? Alright, so we still don't need sailing. So let's skip that for now. Let's look ahead. It's got hoplite here, but I can already make hoplites. What? Yeah, we got to do writing because we got to get some Some more science. We have an embarrassing little science. Alright, so after my ecclesia completes, then I will use my gold to befriend, or use my influence to befriend them. And my gold, if I can't use it to buy a monument, then I'm going to either save it to turn this into a city, or if this goes badly, I might need to buy a military unit. Okay, this is good. I like that they're attacking me. I wonder if this gold means anything. Probably not. Love the way this map reveals. Okay, so decrease your relationship with the other leader. I haven't met any other leaders. So I guess if I accept, nothing happens. Unless that applies to you somehow? Yeah, it doesn't seem to, like, cost any more than before. So I'm okay. Alright, so units don't gain experience, so there's really, like, no benefit to me fighting. But if I had my army commander out, then I would be getting experience, but not ready for that just yet. Okay, so now they're moving, which let's see what they're doing. The river has flooded, doesn't influence me. Another leader has started a sanction against you. Why? Okay, so you're standing on that tile, and you're standing on that tile. So while you're on that tile, I wonder what that looks like. I guess I wouldn't be getting the benefit of it. Let's look at my resources and see what that looks like, though I don't know which screen shows me my... Oh, great works. Okay, so right now it shows that I still have marble. But if he pillages it, then I won't, I imagine. And I imagine pillage is an option. Get him. Get him. Why is this taking forever? I guess it didn't. They're just animated to be attacking each other. So if you enter here, like, am I done? How does that work? I guess I'm about to find out. Alright, so we're going to do the altar so we can activate our... Oh, 7 turns is also not that much. It's a unique one anyway, so I don't have to worry about anybody else building it, right? Is that Does that apply in this game? Do you compete for World Wonders? I don't know. So I got the monument in here. And a road. For what that's worth. So all of your urban districts get a road. Okay, so let's see what happens next. So he's moving there. Let's see what happens here. I'm nervous about this. Oh, he didn't move at all. Did he do anything? It doesn't indicate that it was, whatever the word is, pillaged. Okay, take you out. And let's play defense here. That chariot was a great find. This would have gone very differently without that chariot. Okay, so now you're growing and you can grow on the silk, which is what I want. And the silk will grant me 10% culture. Awesome. Let's look at the resource allocation. Yeah, gotta go into the capital. I mean, also, it's the only one I can do it in. Did I just... I built an Odeon, right? So now I can do this for cheaper cost. Right? Maybe... No, I mean... Wait a second. Ecclesia is still in progress. Okay, never mind. Ecclesia is still in progress. Wait, why can you go through this forest in one turn? Ooh, iron. And cotton. So, I had selected altar, but maybe because a military unit entered it. It's giving the choice back. Did it get pillaged or something? I don't know. It looks like it got interrupted, though. That's for sure. Yeah, the chariot on top of the quarry. Yeah, that looks a bit silly. Okay, let's heal. I kind of want to make it so that I don't have to open up the expanded actions list. Just to simplify the UI. But I want to heal. So this guy's going to attack me, right? If I am within range? Because he's a hostile warrior. So let's not be in range. Be over here.
The administration is in the hands of the many, and not of the few.
Yeah, it was still few to some degree. Okay, so now is this a policy too? It is. Oh, beautiful. Alright, we don't need the gold right now, so... I think we still need to be generating culture. I mean, science. The others were good at. Okay, so now that we got this, let's pick a civic and let's do our thingy. So cultural... So mastery is strength for city-state suzerainage. Yeah, these are good masteries because they are things that I am doing or will do. Oh wow, the Delian League and the Peloponnesian League. Plus 30% influence toward those things. Wow, you can really go to town with that gameplay, that diplomatic gameplay. You could really go to town because I just got one for the befriending project. And these are other diplomatic bonuses. Wow. And I get the Oracle for Mastery. Brilliant, brilliant. I kind of want an army commander, though. Okay, you seem potentially safe. Yay! Maybe he went towards my city. Oh, look how pretty these tiles are. I want to look at the settler lens here. So, it's got to be oasis, marsh, bogs. Those got to be providing water. So let's look at the continent map. Is it all Pangaea right now? Yeah, it's the only continent that I found. But they do tell me all the continents, which is interesting. It's like that information is known to me. America, Atlantica, Pangaea, Amasia. Let's look at the... Okay, decorations on off, hex grid. Yields. Minimap on off. Oh yeah, 114. Brilliant. I can add support towards this endeavor. To do what? So it takes 60 turns? 30 turns. 2 per turn. But I can spend more influence to make it happen more quickly. At 23, they become a city-state. And then at 30, I become the suzerain. So 67 influence might be worth it. Let's see if I can use it with Jose in any meaningful way. Okay. If I get time, I'll share it. Yeah, I don't really have another use of influence right now that I particularly care about. I might boost this. So add support, how much does it add? I guess we'll find out. So what did that do? 3 per turn. Oh, I love this. Yeah, that 3 per turn. I'll just do 4 per turn. Brilliant. "15 turns, I get to be suzerain of a city-state that'll hopefully give me access to those resources." Wonderful. Not anymore. They're not hostile towards me anymore. Well, maybe they are right now. But they won't be soon enough. Narrative choice. The Motagua River has flooded. That's up there. Okay, so my units are full health now. And it's an interesting thing. Like, there's without barbarians the way we knew them, I don't exactly have a need to go strolling, you know, into territory I knew. This village is friendly, so I know that unless something changes, they're not going to, like, suddenly come after me, I guess. So the only threat was these hostile ones. Who are you from? I need a tooltip, right? Where are you? I need some... Vyadapura. I don't know where that is, so let's just assume that that's somewhere around here. And they're clearly hostile and coming after me. They might not know where my civilization is yet. It's possible that a scout has reported back. So let's kind of like move in the direction. Still keep an eye out. Oh, hey, Xerxes. What's up, Xerxes? You're still healing. And get you out of the way of danger from... This is a slinger. How much movement do slingers have? I might need to look that up. Why am I on caps lock? Or maybe it just always presents as caps? Can't tell. So 2 range for their attack and 2 movement points. So 2 range. Is that... Yeah, so that should be more than in Civ 6, where they had 1 range. And they got 2 movement, so that he could move... So presumably these slingers do not need to move in order to attack this unit now. So we're going to have to get far out of the way. Alright, let's move towards the city. I don't know why. Let's do a narrative choice. Devastating flood. So, how's the people in a barracks? What's a migrant? Migrant. I don't know. Given the terminology, it seems like a migrant might be a citizen who isn't working. Not at all. Oh, so they move to a settlement and claim a rural tile. Wow. I don't have a settlement where I'm like in desperate need of tile acquisition. In one turn, I'll have another one here. I mean, I could rush to the dates, but I'm not like in desperate need to do so. And having another hoplite seems like a safe thing. Alright, Xerxes, what's up? Reveals the capital of either leader if nearby. Your capital will be revealed. So they tell you, based on the location. Why would I want to spend influence? So plus 20 in relationship. So I'll show you my capital for plus 20 for 20 influence. Okay. I'm okay with that. This is similar to the Persia music in Civ 6 with Cyrus. But not exactly the same, of course. Wait, who's that? So my relationship changed because of their agenda. Hey, I'm at Pachacuti. So what is my relationship now? So I don't meet their leader agenda. Likes leaders that are at war with others besides him. Okay, yeah, I'm not at war, and I hope to not be, so you're just gonna have to be a little bit mad at me, buddy. Alright, so Pachacuti, what's up? Your clothing is fantastic. As are like your bracers and stuff and headpiece. Brilliant. So neither capital will be revealed. You're not close enough, I guess. So I just spend influence for a relationship, which, again, I'm okay with. It actually worked out, because just in case you don't meet their agenda upon meeting them, you know, you don't want to be in, like, a negative relationship. Can't do anything else with you now, but... First meet. Oh, yeah. Shared government. Okay, so... We're in a good situation. Can I change governments? How does that work? Let's take a look. So social policies, 25 turns until I can apply another policy. Crises will begin later. Resource allocation we know about. What's this? Oh, great work. And religion. Oh, I love this like overlaid background. Okay, so 2 hoplites. Let's send you down just to see what's going on. hey, Xerxes, don't like, you know, don't do too much damage to them. Let's bring you over here just in case Jose does something weird. And I have no interest in attacking you because of the fact that there's no experience for units in this game. And I don't have an army commander yet. So I'm just gonna like hang out here. Keep an eye on things. I might need to come over here. I have so much growth. Wait, how can I add specialists? So maximum specialists reached. I can't do specialists yet. Yeah, this is a nice mechanic the way this works. Because you're establishing a relationship between the tile and your citizens. And when you bring the tile in as a rural district, it's worked and citizens are working it. When you create an urban district, you can put citizens there as specialists. So they're just spread out on the map. Alright, so I think getting the horses... We have a cavalry unit, so it can't hurt to have that bonus. But it's also just, great yields. Awesome. Can I buy a monument yet? Oh. I didn't realize that it was damaged. It must have been damaged for a long time. Since that flooded. I mean, let's repair it. What other one is damaged? Let me pull that up again. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know how I can make a monument. And I'm starting to believe that I can't. So what I'm going to do is save my gold to make this a city because it's a good location for a fully fledged city. In which case, let's prepare for that to happen. So looks like there's roads built between settlement and capital automatically. And then urban districts create a road. Wait, where's the scout going? Oh, it's a different... It's from Susa. Okay, I have to prepare for these slingers. So if you really want to come up here, be my guest. I will move you here and you here. I like that the action changes when initiated and not when the animation is done. I think. I remember that I turned quick actions on in previous games. And I think one of the reasons why was because you weren't able to progress. It didn't automatically progress to the next action until the animation was done. Like, I'd love to have the animation in the background. I just don't want to sit there waiting for it. Okay, maybe I can, like, lure you away. Maybe they'll fight each other. Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so that same river has flooded. Yo, that was... I just repaired it. Just now. That is frustrating. Thankfully, damage appears to be light. Oh, and I can't even repair it. Maybe after it's done flooding, I can repair it. So my relationship with Pachacuti has changed. Let's see what that is. I meet his leader agenda, which is... few mountains. So he wants to be the one with mountains. Why would it change to unfriendly? What did I do? Oh, I think I get it. So, he asked me to sanction another civilization. And he doesn't like when you do that. Okay. I kind of thought it was like a freebie option because I didn't have another leader to sanction, and so that leader wouldn't be mad. That still might be the case, where I didn't sanction anyone specifically. I don't know if that would apply. But I would... It's essentially I could have paid off in influence to avoid him being angry. And the sanctioning is just the mechanism through which they did that. I get it. Okay, that's not a big deal. I can repair this relationship. I don't want to denounce military presence, right? I don't want to offer open borders either. So I guess we'll just wait and see. I don't feel like you're going to attack me, but, you know, who knows? Alright, lovely. It is time to make a wonder. So the Parthenon and the Odeon are going to go together. 8 turns for the Parthenon, giving me +4 culture. So the Odeon, each adjacent wonder. I'm assuming that the wonder that's in the same district is going to count. Alright, I guess I'll do the Parthenon first. So, 8 turns to get 4 culture per turn. But rough terrain, +2 influence. I don't think I have rough terrain. So we're going to make the Acropolis District. I don't think building it next to the granary has any benefit. What do you have? So granary and brickyard. Do you offer any things? Brickyard. So you're ageless, which is good. So this says can be purchased in towns. Let's look at monument. It does not say that. Okay. And it's an antiquity building, so the monument will go away. What about the altar? Probably altar too. So it can be purchased in towns. It's not ageless. That's kind of like, I like the fact that in that district I've got 2 buildings that are ageless, and in the other district I got 2 that are not ageless. That will be built on top of in the next age. Because the granary is ageless too, right? Yeah, cool. Cool. I like the way this is developing then. Okay, so altar does get yields for adjacent. It's down there. Let's go back to Brickworks, Brickyard. It doesn't have any special yields. Okay, so we want we want it to be adjacent to here, which gives us 3 tiles to work with. Probably no benefit to adjacency here. I wonder if there's any benefit for an adjacency with the capital. It doesn't specify, but I wonder if like the unique, yeah, it doesn't say anything about being adjacent to the capital as a benefit. The palace, I should say. So if I want to maximize the opportunity for wonders to be around it, we got the Odeon and the altar that can benefit from wonders. If I put them here, there's exactly 1 wonder that gets adjacency bonus with both. If I build the Odeon and Parthenon here, there are 2 tiles, one with a mountain one too, if that matters for any wonder adjacency. There are 2 that get the bonus from both, which for hexes might be the most you can do. So let's do that here, right over there. Let's do the Parthenon first, so it in 8 turns for... We don't need the happiness right away. Sweet, let's look at what the Parthenon looks like under construction. Yeah, it's cool that all the urban districts have just houses, right? Just like people who work on this stuff are living around it and creating a town. Alright, what's Jose up to over here? Army commander, but you can't really tell how many units are in there. I guess not. So let's get you over here to help out with the slingers coming into town. And we can heal for a turn. I still kind of want to keep you on guard. Okay. Wow, all that flooding has created a 4 food tile. Very nice. I mean, I'm still growing tons in this town too, so I'm not too worried about it. And these flooded tiles might accumulate more food if they keep flooding. I don't know. I don't want to expand rurally towards my Wonder District, because I want to keep that open for potentially urban districts once this is converted to a city. So let's go down towards... +2 production, +2 happiness. I don't have wool in this city, so let's get it in this one, so that we have wool to work with. Ooh, here though, +10% culture when in a celebration. That's in progress, so by the time we get there, we can probably grow to it. Yeah, let's get wine. You know, we should have these luxury resources. So right now, we're working this and this. Why are you a production tile? Grassland, floodplain. In both cases. Cultural borders merged once they got within a tile of each other. Okay. Hi, Isabella.
Yo soy doña Isabel, monarca de estos reinos y señoríos. La reina acierta a decir siempre. La reina es siempre cierta.
Yeah, let's reveal my capital. I don't care. So, we have a shared government, and I do meet her agenda because I don't have natural wonders. So we're befriending. Alright, a couple more turns they'll be friendly, so I don't have to worry about their units. Let's kind of get you over here, keep an eye. Let's get you on the gold. Okay, let's get you here. So I don't have to repair the flooding. I guess that's because it was minor. And converting to city is now 400 gold. Let's keep it driving down. Oh, you're on my silk? A significant blizzard named Eudoxia has developed and is headed to the southwest. Storm will cause destruction over the next 2 turns. Okay. We'll see what happens. A lot of stuff going up here environmentally.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
A Greek poet begins composing an epic work about war and conflict. So, ordinarily, I would probably do war layers bear the soul of humanity. We haven't exactly been engaged in war, though. Like, what does this poet know about it? But as much as like a dose of culture would be nice, I kind of like a dose of science, but I'm just nervous that if I apply it now when I'm not researching anything, it'll be lost. Like, I trust the game to, you know, do things right. I guess I don't, because I'm not trusting it. Okay, so we just researched writing, which gives us a research initiative. I'm going to take a look at that. I think that might be a quote-unquote project from previous Civ games. Civ 6. Yeah, music. So we might want to do mastery once we build a library. +1 food for every wonder. That's wild. If we get to that point, we'll be... Yeah. So currency is good for our market. It's not a percentage thing here. So +1 production on production buildings, which would be the sawmill at this point. The saw pit. And a brickyard. So brickyard we have, so we would get a benefit of that. We don't really care about the fortified district bonus. So +2 combat strength for adjacent hoplites could be useful. Archer. Barracks. Wow, +1 production for each adjacent wonder. That's an interesting thing. Yeah, I am generating so little science that these are taking so many turns. Yeah, currency is probably my best path. I can make hoplites. I don't understand this. Maybe hoplites are not unique to Greece? No, that would be silly. Let's look it up. Let's look up bronze working. It doesn't say, it just gives the historical context. Well, that's weird. What do my advisors recommend? Yeah, science for writing 2. Sailing, huh? Allows all standard to traverse coast terrain. Ah. So for shallow water, you can get embarkation. So there's a utility to sailing beyond coastal cities here. And I could go get that thing in the water, that goody hut. If I do writing 2, I gain a codex, which I don't know what it is, but I know that getting them is good. Okay, again, I press the button. I'm clicking all the time without meaning it. I don't know what that's about. Steel technology advancement. So that would be a diplomatic action. So I could catch up on sailing, but you know, at the cost of diplomatic. Penalty, I guess. Yeah, let's do mastery. Let's get extra production. Because I have 2 production buildings. No, I didn't do a saw pit, did I? No, I didn't. I didn't do a saw pit. And I don't have camps and woodcutters. So I only have the brickyard. So that's not worth it. I don't have any science buildings yet, but I want to catch up on science, so I might want to be able to get as much out of my science buildings when I can. And I have 2 codex slots in a library, and I'll get a codex by doing mastery of science. So I might want to build a library first, but I'm currently working on my Wonder and then my Odeon, so I got time. I did irrigation. Oh, I can't do currency yet. Why can't I, though? Like... Oh, it requires sailing. Okay, sailing it is, and then we'll adjust. Narrative choice time. Let's get the science for sailing. So, it bought us 2 turns, which is honestly not very much. Alright, so you went up there. And you're not even visible anymore, so I'm not worried about you. And you are now about to die. Before I do that, though, I want to look at... Did you do anything? Okay, no tiles have been pillaged. Have you heal? Okay, I'm doing sailing and I wanted to go get this. Maybe I'll go get it with my hoplite. Or maybe it's already been gotten by somebody. Are they unique to me, or are they just on the map for anybody to get, like other Civ games?
The river there is like our veins.
Ooh.
The veins of the world.
That's the first screenshot that I took of the game. I should be taking more. Wow, that's so lovely. So we discovered it. Does that mean like we were the first to discover it, or just that, you know, we discovered it? I think it just means we discovered it, like not we're the first, but oh boy. If these are both slingers, they might take out my scout. We'll find out. Okay, Blizzard is still, I'm still okay. Looking good. I thought you were a warrior down here. So when I research sailing, do I need to like be in my cultural borders to get embarkation? All standard land units? I'm going to assume that you don't have to be in cultural borders like Civ 5, because I think the game is trying to remove some of that complexity. So in 4 turns I can get up here. I don't really want to take you out. I guess I could just let you wail on me. Oh yeah, you got hurt really bad. Okay, so I don't want to come this direction, so I'll come back up. There we go. There's the warrior.
Do nothing which is of no use.
So now we got an army commander? And because of my leader ability, I should get +3 free levels. Oh, end scout movement. Fabulous. Oh, that's a policy. Yeah, I will promote my army commander in a second. To grant this promotion, click the promote action. The commander has access to many different promotions organized into trees. Each promotion unlocks a new ability or skill your commander can use. Okay. Commander units earn experience. Okay. So, if it weren't for my leader, I probably would have gotten those tooltips out of order. I want to be there as quickly as possible. And I'm wondering if promotion takes a movement point. Because what is your sphere of influence? I don't know. But let's move 1 and see. I can still do a promotion. 3 points. So Bastion, Assault, Logistics, Maneuver. So flanking bonus stuff. which if you maneuver around, you could potentially create advantages for yourself to create flanking bonuses and remove their flanking bonuses. Oh, wow. Yields to a settlement when stationed on a district. Curious. So yeah, this leadership one is a good one for if you're not intending to go on campaigns for war. Oh, logistics is awesome. Okay, assault is cool, but you know, as the name suggests, these abilities are useful when you're sending the commander packed with units to go assault something, so they can unpack and attack or move same turn, and then a whole bunch of stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, benefits to defending are nice for sure. I kind of love the leadership ones, and I love logistics a lot. Like getting gold for packing units in, that's nice. Yeah, I think the leadership endgame are more useful for what I'm expecting. Yeah, Bastion and leadership for a defensive style are probably the best, unsurprisingly. I'm going to do leadership. Even though I'm having a little bit of combat now, I don't think it'll last. And I get a second one. So, in this case, combat strat for commander. So the commander can defend. I don't know if the commander can attack, but if the commander is alone, can defend, which, you know, can be another defender around, but the steadfast leadership for land units within when defending I like too. Let's do that. I got one more. I don't know if I'm going to station them on district. I don't know if I'm going to build fortifications. So let's just progress down the leadership track, right? So we completed discipline. We got the commander. We promoted them. Wow. You could build a wonder that acts as a fortified district and gives combat strength to all fortified districts. Wow, you can really make your settlements impenetrable, basically. Happiness and science on tropical terrain, which would be great for my leader. But unfortunately, I don't think I have much tropical terrain in my immediate vicinity. +2 food in all settlements, that's kind of nice. Of course, that's a policy, and I wouldn't use it, so what's the point? Yeah, I kind of like the... I'm imagining doing the Oracle. Yeah, getting a merchant, though, just seems really, really useful. So if I get Petra... That's not desert. This is desert. So I could potentially build Petra on the desert. It's just not going to be packed amongst my other wonders. So... might not do Petra, but still kind of want Code of Laws for the merchant. Simahia. So +2 culture. I'm gonna be suzerain soon. Okay, let's do this one. One of our great commanders is a hero to soldiers. Their battlefield duties are in several promotions. Yeah, I did that already. So I gave the promotions. Let's take a look at the movement points. Didn't affect the movement. So that's good. Gather adjacent and then unpack. So I don't know if these are in range on this turn. Alright, so in 5 turns I grow, so that should make it even cheaper to convert to a city. Dang, we got the slinger weakening my hoplite. And then the warrior doing some damn good damage. Ow. Okay, so I guess we'll just leave the silk alone for a second. I don't think you can see that I'm here. Okay, so you're just making a trip, that's fine. Hey, what happened to... They didn't even show up. Alright, one turn and then we can move into the sea. But it looks like that thing has been removed. As I get closer. Did it just happen? In any case, let's just go up there and confirm since I made the trip. I can promote you again? No, it's just a promotion tree. Alright, so there's assemble army. There's fortify. Let's just go over here then. You have defense, right? You have health. I don't know why I chose to be so risky and move him there. Whatever.
The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea.
That's some nice writing. Well read. Okay, so Corinthos has grown enough to go focus, so that's population 7 that happens. For the rest of the age, they're locked into that focus. So while a town has its chosen focus active, it doesn't grow and send all of its food to cities. Okay, so you have a choice of like doing the focus action or growing. And if you do the focus and the food gets sent to the city, your city is still getting growth while your town is focusing. Okay, so I wanted to do the wine and I get a plantation. Alright, I got sailing now. There's no mastery there to worry about. Still haven't started doing a library, so we can do this mastery first and then that mastery. We are really doing every technology along the tree, which is generally not the right way to do it in Civ, but whatever. Town specialization, let's see. So 350 gold to convert the city. I might do that. Next turn. So production on everything. What are quarters in this town? I haven't built any quarters. How do I make quarters? I looked that up already, didn't I? And I forget now. Building quarters. A quarter is formed when two non-wall buildings from the same age, two unique siblings, or a full tile building of a... So by that logic, then I should have... two quarters over here for Granary, Brickyard, Monument, Altar, right? I would think so. But doesn't that imply that... Wait, what? Yeah, so all of the town's production is converted into gold, okay. All the town's food is sent to connected cities, okay. Which I don't really care for, right? You're building the Parthenon. Next you'll probably do a library. Or maybe the Odeon and the library. You have a lot of food. I don't really want more food. You're losing gold. Which is good to know. So if I make you into a trade outpost... So nothing really increases gold. They all turn production into gold. So really you just want to increase production. +2 happiness to each resource tile in the town. That's good. For this town specifically, I have a lot of resource tiles. And once I get a trade route active, then this would be nice to apply. Mining town would also be fine because I've got mines and quarries in here. Or I've got quarries, 2 quarries, and then a plantation and another plantation. And then that'll be a pasture or something. And that'll be a pasture or something. So kind of a mix. Farms, pastures, plantations. That's lots of food. That's an abundance of food to be sent to a city that already has lots of food. So don't need that one. Now, of course, once your city starts having specialists, then sending all this food from a farming town would be good. But I want to make this into a proper city, I think, right? Let me re-examine that plan. If I want to have a farming town to support these cities, I would need somewhere with just like bunches of foods. Which is really not particularly anywhere. Huh. There's an argument to be made for keeping this a farming town of a growing city. Just because of how much food. I can generate here. Yeah, it's tough to say. I kind of like the idea of building tall with fewer cities that are highly specialized, and then settlements, I guess, to provide the missing resources. But this is such a good location for a second city. I don't know what utility the other settlements can be. There's not like a location here that just has endless, like here, okay, up here is another decent spot for access to jade and some food tiles that are reasonable. Yeah, it's not bad. And then the salt will be reachable maybe. So that's pretty good. And then down here I got this partnership What about down here? Desert is useless. These... Yeah, not bad for iron and stuff, but not a lot of food. So the food will have to come from somewhere, probably from the cities themselves, so they can't fully commit to specialists. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it as a city, so I can build a monument in it, which means I'm going to leave it on growing town and not give it a focus, and then convert it to a city when it grows and it's cheaper to do so. Okay, so yeah, this goody hut was popped. Just good to check, make sure I know how that works. I guess he ran away. So with your bonus, if you're on top of a district, I get yields. Any district? Rural district included? Because you're on a rural district. Doesn't really look like I'm getting extra stuff from the commander. Uh-oh. Xerxes has declared war on Pachacuti. That shit's going to go down. Oh, let me check my stream real quick. Alright, so when do you become friendly with me? You already are. Awesome. So they are a city-state now. It doesn't look like it. They have bestowed a gift. What's the gift you gave me? I'm not at war. Okay, so it does take you right to that one. So, Pachacuti is friendly. Xerxes is neutral. Isabella's friendly. Jose is unfriendly. Let's see if we can improve that. Do a research collaboration. I don't know if that improves relations. I might want to try a research collaboration with Pachacuti. And he supported it. Okay, good for me. I could use extra research. What about you, Isabella? Do you want to do that? Oh, you can only have a single instance of an endeavor. Gotcha. So we get a +5 relationship change, which is not much, so I'm not going to bother. Narrative choice. Emissaries from Civ7 have arrived and pronounced that Greek Empire deserves all glory and respect. To honor the friendship between people, they present a generous gift. Great. What's the gift? Let's see what's going on with independent powers. I'm going to send you back to a district over here and see what that does. I wonder if this counts now. Let's look at the yields. They're the same. No change to the yields. Oh, he has to fortify, doesn't he? Stationed. Does that require fortification? Yeah. Definitely want to build the Odeon. No, like, awesome animation when I complete the wonder? What? Why wouldn't I want the awesome animation? Alright, that's going to be cool. I'm excited for that. So in 7 turns, you grow. And then it might be cheap enough to make you a city. Okay, so 25% progress. And we've done basically nothing. We've done a pathetic amount of nothing. We are doing better at the economic legacy path. Wait, is the Parthenon not a wonder? It's not. It's a unique building for the Greek civilization, not a unique wonder. So I didn't even build a wonder yet. That's embarrassing. I might pivot. Assign 20 resources to your settlements. Which means I need many more settlements. I'm not the leader of this, nor do I really expect to do that. But nobody's built a wonder yet, so... You know, there's a chance. Okay, let's move this RD commander onto a district. Or do we want to try fortify and see if that affects it? First, let's go on to like what we know properly is a district. Okay, so 5.5 gold, 2 culture, 6 happiness. Let's do fortify and see what happens. Nothing changed yet, but let's see what happens next turn. Why does it say that there's a hoplite there? There's the slinger. Gonna go after a Gothic scout, probably. Oh, that's the gift I got. I got another hoplite from the city-state. It's hurt. Okay, so the one I moved was the gift one. So now I met Carthage? I don't know. Okay, so no change to any yields, right? It said that it would increase the yields, but it didn't. Plus 5, oh, percentage. Okay. Yeah, it might be too low in yields to see percentages, so 18, let's see, how do we like view this? So where is this food coming from? Buildings and improvements, not clear that there's an impact. Okay, let's move you. Yeah, I do see the messages now. Sorry, the thing I used to see my chat on my main monitor, for whatever reason, doesn't seem to be working. Okay, so Savash is now... So I can levy a unit. I can bolster, create a military unit for the city-state. Okay, why would I... So its population is 2? Is it really? Let's promote some growth. Ah, you can incorporate it as a town. Brilliant. Choose a suzerain bonus. Grant less you become suzerain. Visibility, levy resources, and bonus determined by specialty. Choose the bonus now. Okay. Okay, so I can make it like a hill fort. I could use them as like a fortification. Nice idea. Must be placed on rough terrain. What? Oh, okay. I can build it. It doesn't become that. Cool. Combat strike to ranged and siege units for every city-state you're a suzerain of. Okay. Trading of new type of unit. Federati land unit. And these are all military stuff. Combat strength of infantry units for every... I guess that one. Leader attribute point. Okay, legacy. Attributes you apply, you choose will remain for the current age as well as future ages that the leader participates in. Some points are for specific attributes, but wildcard points can be spent anywhere. Ah, okay. I got my camera in the way. So this is a diplomatic one. So I have to use it for diplomatic. +1 happiness per age on the palace and city halls. Do I have a city hall? I don't know. So influence, kind of doubling down on my influence capabilities. Either way, I can go down towards like plus culture and science for every city-state that I'm a suzerain of. +1 social policy slot probably is a nice thing, because I can do like extra gold and stuff per turn. That's likely to be beneficial. And the influence I can always find a way to spend. I'm okay on happiness for now. Okay, let's do that. So, can I pick these now, or not yet? Probably not yet, right? I don't have any more points. Okay, good. Narrative choice. So narrative choice is the diplomatic attribute that I just got. Oh wow, they have army commanders too. But now, since you're my buddy, you're gonna fight them for me. What's the command radius? Can I visualize that somehow? Okay. That was probably a good idea, even if I'm just going to retreat him back. Is the command radius just 1? I kind of wish I had the diplomatic points to avoid denouncing him, but I spent them on nonsense. So I have no choice but to denounce him. And he's got like military units next to me. That could be trouble for me. Well, let's keep a scout here on lookout duty. Isabella wants to start a farmer's market together, huh? I'd rather have the gold.
Construct a wall 80 miles in length, which was to separate the barbarians from the Romans.
So it's the same quote for mastery? That seems lazy. Ooh, fortified districts. So if I fortify... So this is a district. So if I fortify it, I should get lots of bonuses. Maybe I try that. Maybe I move these onto districts. Move you onto a district. Move you here, I guess. I'm gonna wait to be commanded just to see how it works. Okay, so we were delaying on the writing mastery because we wanted to get the Odeon up, and we did. And then we'll build a library. We still got plenty of time for that, though. I'm gonna need more gold. Let's do the mastery, though. Let's keep an eye on stuff. Okay, let's see how this works. Let's do defensive perimeter. So yes, let's do that. And you can probably attack. Wait, where do you think my scout is, game? Fascinating. Okay, what's next? So, happiness towards a celebration or culture? How close are we to a celebration now? Where did I see those things? So, in 10 turns, do they have the absolute numbers somewhere here? What about policy? Yeah, I don't know the absolute numbers of these. Let's do the celebration one. Wait, what gets me benefit? The Odeon, right, gets me some benefit for celebrations. Hopefully it's not the next turn. Hasn't updated yet. Huh? Okay, so we've produced a codex containing a great wisdom. Open the great works to put a codex on display. So first codex is automatically slotted to the capital. You can increase the number of slots by constructing buildings and wonders. Yeah. So we got +2 science in the palace. Great. That's actually really useful. I'm glad I picked that one. And when I build a library, I'll have another codex slot. And I'm going to get one from the mastery. So that'll all kind of work out nicely. So the celebration started. I was kind of hoping the Odeon would be done. I actually kind of want to get food for 10 turns to expand Corinth faster and see what happens to the cost of turning it to a city. What am I going to build after this? A library? I also would like to do that fast. It's only 6 turns. So yeah, let's do buildings. And then once I turn it into a city, I can get a couple turns towards making a monument more quickly. So because of a celebration, I can now do this. Don't need that anymore. Okay, let's get Army Commander experience, sure. Yeah, I kind of want more gold. Okay, Odeon is done. A great person with 1 charge can be trained in Acropolis. What do I get as a result of this? Hold on a sec, go back to that. Trailing in civics. Sure. What does Logos do? Logios? Can be trained in city, and the specified Logios received is random. Each Logios can only be received once. So I can pump out these great people, but what do they do? So, Hanging Gardens, Great Stella, Flat Terrain. Those are all good. Garden, +1 for every... Navigable River, Wonder, eh. I feel like library is probably the most important one. adjacent wonder. So let's see if I do these. So this is somewhere over there, all good. Somewhere over there, all good. And then Hanging Gardens must be next to a river. Are you next to a river? Oh, yeah. So all of these I can do, which means library to be adjacent to multiple wonders might want to be like here. Leave that open. Leave that open. Wait, why do you have an adjacency bonus there? From the east? What does that mean, from the east? +1 science from the east? What on earth? Oh, resource to the east. Okay, fair enough. Okay, cool. So library benefits from adjacent resources. So conceivably up here would be an awesome spot. Northwest, that's that. What about you? East. So conceivably over here or here would be an awesome spot. But I don't quite have urban, I don't have an urbanized path there yet. That's okay. So here I get an adjacent wonder if I build it there. Huh, can I claim this tile for this city? I don't know how that works. Doesn't look like I can. That's curious, actually. So the cultural boundaries of this are as what they are. I can't exchange between cities. Okay, that's curious. In which case I can't control a wonder placement going there. At least not from the capital, and I'm unlikely to want to build wonders in the other city. So the best 3 spot is here, but there I don't have really... I wish I knew Odeon is the one that has the... So I want to build a wonder here. And I'll want to build wonders in those spots. This is not a wonder, so I got that wrong. It's okay. I thought the Parthenon was a wonder. The Acropolis looks awesome, though. Once completed, wow. Parthenon on, yeah, it looks like the Acropolis of Athens. It's got the Parthenon on the top and a theater off to the side. And there's 2 theaters at the Acropolis of Athens, one of which was Roman built, I believe. Okay, so this is getting tricky because I didn't quite know all the rules yet. Yeah, definitely might want my wonders in this spot to benefit from these adjacencies. Same with you, but you can potentially be the one that's not. And you... yeah, probably will be there. So assuming I do 2 wonders here. Then I'll get another science here. I'm definitely going to build 1 wonder here. I need to build 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5? I guess? I don't know where they're going to go. I really don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would get me 2 adjacency in addition to the resource adjacency. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'd need to also do them down here on the river or something, because I'm running out of spots. I guess I could take over my farms. Oh, if I could... Oh, that'd be kind of a nice spot here if I had access to that, but I don't. I could delay on building the library until I urbanize out in that direction and do a wonder here first. And then the library next to it. I love that plan. It doesn't maximize my codex use, but maybe that's okay. I don't really like this wonder because I don't really have a lot of fortifications. But it's a wonder. I'd want to put it on the perimeter, I think, because it acts as a fortified district. Somewhere like down there, maybe. So maybe that goes there. Great Stella goes there. Hanging Gardens goes here. And then I could do the library next to it and get 2 resource bonuses plus a wonder bonus. I think I can live with that. Okay. Cool. Let's see what happens with the attack. Reinforcements arrive. For whom? Yeah, I would love to reconcile my relationship with you. Oh no! There was a massive flood. We gotta repair it. Wait, why is it 400? Did I lose a population? No? I don't know what that's about. Can I add specialists yet? No. Yeah, so at this point... Alright, so these are all urban districts. I don't need... This is going to be an urban district. Food, I guess. Bunch of farms. Maybe get some more production. Alright, I can do 2 food, 1 production. That's not bad. Yeah, because I'm going to build wonders all over here. it's one production here, but if I build a sawmill, then I get more. Okay, let's do the growth. Let's do farms, and then we'll see. So silk is back. Let's put it back. Alright, Jose, let's repair our relationship. How do I do that? How do I reconcile? I don't want to declare war. Yeah, really devastating consequences. I need to move my units out of here. Does the flood continue for multiple turns? I don't know. We'll find out. Ah, so it took like 2 turns for fortifications to be completed. It's kind of cool how they got the temporary fortifications. So you're hostile. So if I do fortifications with you, will that be faster? I don't know. Open markets, +6 for both. I kind of want to save my stuff for dealing with the war. But I would love gold per turn. Let's just get it. Whatever happens, happens. He doesn't really look like he's going to attack. Oh, geez. Oh, this guy's screwed.
Right, as the world goes, is only in question between equals in power, while the strong do what they can, and the weak suffer what they must.
Alright, so we got +2 culture for each city and +1 settlement limit. We're not at the settlement limit, so we're fine. Okay, so those aren't cards, that's just stuff. Okay, so we just get those. We don't have to apply them. I think we're good with the ones we have now. Awesome. Can I change my government at all? And I don't really want to, but like I'm curious. So we've got a spearman, archer, and slinger headed our way. And we got an army commander. I guess we'll let them build fortifications. Yeah, so it can't move him because the fortifications will go away. Ooh, okay, so attribute point, cultural or diplomatic. Let's see. So ongoing is denounce. Okay, that's what I did because I had to. Active research collaboration, active farmers market, active open markets. War of the Grasslands. Interesting. Between... Oh, that's not me. Is it? No. I should also consider saving for my influence for... Yeah, let's consider saving my influence from now on. Let's look at attributes. So I have one for cultural. Per age, and, you know, so I have no choice but to spend it here. So the next one will be towards wonders. Absolutely do I want that. The other choice was diplomatic. Nah, wonders. Wonders. They don't update things when they return to previous screens. We'll probably fix that in an update. Yeah, I want wonders. I want cultural. Back to you. Back to attributes. Wonders. Lovely. That's going to apply... Why does it still say I have attributes? It just hasn't updated. Next one. Okay, so that's the result of what I did. Great. Choose a civic next. Okay, so... Code of laws for a merchant would be a great idea. Okay, Oracle, not bad. Not a bad wonder. Code of Laws gets me Petro, which gives me gold for desert terrain. Yeah. I don't have a ton of desert terrain accessible. So maybe not also the best, but for the merchant stuff... To establish trade routes, I really want that. Do I want it more than mastery? Endeavor, sanctions, projects. I have a lot of those. Yeah, let's do that. I think it'll apply to ones that are active, even if they were active before I completed the mastery. Yeah. This is great. Let's do that. I should have done it earlier, to be honest. Alright, let's keep you there, because I don't know where people are going to go. I don't want you on the... Let's just go one. Another leader has started an endeavor with me. Right. That's a good thing. Okay, let's look at the stream. About 3 hours. Yeah, let's save and continue this next time. Definitely fun. It's hard to stream all of this because I want to just keep playing for like 8 hours. So maybe I'll have like another game on the side that I'm not streaming, just to like play and like learn stuff simultaneously. I don't really need to make a million saves, but I'll just do it for now. Cool. Well, thanks again. See you next time.